These are 100 Lego sets, and I'm about to have the funnest week of my life. You see, for the last year and a half, I've sacrificed my downstairs toilet to store all the Lego I just don't have the space to build. But with my girlfriend Danielle unexpectedly going away for a week, there's no responsible adult to keep my childlike impulses in check. So here we are. What have I got myself into? There are sets from a range of different themes, as well as a complete variety of sizes and a mix of both current and retired sets. I'm also going to try a couple of challenges along the way. Plus, I have a challenge for you. Can you find the bronze, silver and golden minifigures hidden somewhere in this video? But anyway, I think it's only right we start with the largest, the set every Lego fan dreams of one day building, the Millennium Falcon. Not that one, the one that comes in a box. Nope, not that one either. Still not that one. This is what I'm talking about. Containing 66 bags and 7,500 pieces, it's both one of the largest and most expensive Lego sets ever released. In fact, for a while it was the single largest. It's recently been overtaken, but for Lego fans, it's still the holy grail of builds. It weighs about 17 kilograms or 37 pounds, and the insane amount of pieces means the detail is quite frankly staggering. But it took me 2 days. So I'm now 2 days in, I've only built 4 Lego sets, all of which are the exact same thing. I really need to get a move on. So let's speed things up with the next theme, Speed Champions. I built 6 separate cars, and though they might be on the smaller side, they have some really cool details such as the Koenigsegg, a Swedish car manufacturer having a hidden Swedish flag inside. I accidentally bought 2 of this set without realising, so I did what any rational person would do and made it double-decker.
Double-decker!
I then built this tiny Speed Champion set, but for a challenge, I wanted to see if I could build it without opening the bag. Cue the music.
Build in the bag, build in the bag, build in the Lego set inside the bag, build in the bag, build in the bag, build in the Lego set inside the bag, build in the bag, build in the bag, build in the Lego set inside the bag.
Failure! Unfortunately, I've done it wrong. This black piece here is supposed to have something underneath it, and without one of these, I just can't get it off, which means I have failed. Reluctantly, I opened the bag and finished the set the boring way. By the end of the video, I promise you I'll have done one. But for now, the next theme, Ninjago. I don't really know much about Ninjago, so just picked some sets I thought looked cool, including the Tournament of Elements, the Keeper's Village, a Water Dragon, and a spinning top, because spinning tops are always cool. But the crown jewel was the Ninjago City Gardens, the 9th largest Lego set of all time. It's enormous. Also, I might have definitely dropped this set. It only smashed into about 40 pieces, so I've reassembled what I believe is correctly, but please forgive me if you spot any glaring errors. Anyway, let's move on to Lego Friends. No, not that Lego Friends, although I'll count that towards 100. This Lego Friends. I'll admit, it's kind of confusing. I built an electric car charging station, a turtle protection vehicle, a cat grooming car, a forest waterfall, this super cool beach glamping set, and what's possibly my favourite of the entire video, the Friendship Treehouse. Imagine spending a weekend in a ginormous treehouse with your friends, stargazing, beekeeping, building bird boxes, swinging, sliding, playing guitar and eating pizza. Count me in. And to round this theme off, it's time for another game of Build in the Bag.
Build in the bag, build in the bag, build in the Lego set inside the bag, build in the bag, build in the bag, build in the Lego set inside the bag, build in the bag, build in the bag, build in the Lego set inside the bag.
Disqualified! Frustratingly, the set broke apart as I opened it, meaning although I technically did build it in the bag, I'm therefore disqualified. Oh man. At this point, we're 4 minutes in, but only a quarter of the way through the sets, so I'm going to speedrun the next theme, Lego City. Please car, please patrol car, please station, please buggy, please watercraft, please microlight, please helicopter, please dog unit, please highway arrest, fire station starter set, fire helicopter, fire chief, forest fire, downtown fire brigade, burger bar, fire rescue, hospital, rescue helicopter, transport, mail plane, stunt plane, race car, racing buggy, transporter, jungle buggy, mining quad, wildlife rescue, ATV, safari off-roader, tractor, beach lifeguard station, service station, train station, school day repair lift, roadwork truck, garbage truck, ice cream truck, triple decker ice cream truck.
Triple decker.
Yeah. Did you get all that? My favourite was probably the Safari Off-Roader, because the minifigure reminds me of the time I dressed up as a tree.
Blah 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 blah.
Now there is one more Lego City set I want to build, and you know what this means?
Build in the back, build in the back, build in the Lego set inside the bag. Build in the back, build in the back, build in the Lego set inside the bag. Build in the back, build in the back, build in the Lego set inside the bag.
Victory!
Oh, I have done it. There we go. That's a Lego set built in the bag. Brilliant. So let's move on to a different sort of Lego city. Remember the video where I built a Lego street for my cat to destroy? Well, those buildings are called modular buildings and are my absolute favourite type of Lego set. Obviously, I can't count the ones I built in that video, but I've got 4 different ones: the Palace Cinema, Downtown Diner, Detective's Office, and this year's Boutique Hotel. These buildings are highly detailed, joined together, and only one is released each year on the 1st of January. They're also incredibly sought after, and the ones no longer available to buy, such as the Cinema, Diner and Detective's Office, now sell for an exorbitant price on eBay. So it's safe to say this time I won't be letting Bella anywhere near them. Okay, next theme, Disney. First up, the gorgeous Madrigal house from Encanto, with a range of stunning colours and flowers. I built the Steamboat Willie set, a glorious black and white tribute to the first ever Mickey Mouse cartoon, plus these Mickey and Minnie brick sketches, and these really creepy Mickey and Minnie statues. Next were some smaller sets aimed at young kids, such as Mickey's propeller plane, Daisy and Minnie's ice cream shop, and one of the coolest and most bizarre Lego sets I've ever seen, Mickey and Minnie metal detecting on the moon with aliens. Because why not? I built Chip and Dale brickheads, Woody in the RC car from Toy Story, and the wonderfully detailed Winnie the Pooh Lego idea set. Then there was a train from The Lone Ranger, a movie that was a complete flop but that I was personally rather fond of. Next I built 5 sets for the Creator 3-in-1 theme: a lighthouse, an owl, a dolphin, a fish tank, and a pirate ship. But we're going to skip straight ahead to the final theme, the themeless theme. First I built the Simpsons house in the Quickie Mart, 2 sets overflowing with references and Easter eggs. I had to pay an eye-watering amount for these on eBay, but as a Simpsons fan, they're most definitely worth it. Next was the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo, small but charming, and the very impressive tumbler from the Dark Knight Batman trilogy. I built the International Space Station and the enormous Saturn V rocket, which was so big it didn't fit on my backdrop. Oh, and it has 1969 pieces, which is a nice touch. Next I built a globe. That's right, a globe made out of Lego. It's ridiculously cool. I built the Everyone is Awesome set, a Lego store, a research institute, the Year of the Tiger, the Jane Goodall tribute, and the double-decker couch from the Lego movie. I did want to squeeze one more double-decker monstrosity into the video, but since it's already double-decker, I made it quadruple-decker.
Quadruple-decker.
This is a monstrosity. I mean, like, how creepy does this look? And finally, rather fittingly for set 100, a trophy. In total, there were 60,966 pieces, 701 stickers, 353 wheels, and 266 minifigures. Comment if you found the shiny ones. This is what Danielle's going to be greeted by when she gets home. There is Lego on just about every available surface. So there's Lego on the table, there's Lego on the bookshelf, on the TV stand, on the fireplace, on the other table on both levels, then in this room on the other bookshelf, on the other table, there's so much here, on the tumble dryer, and then are you ready for it? There's even Lego on the kitchen sides. This is absurd. But more than just Lego, this is a testament to what man can achieve unimpeded by bedtimes, or social obligations, or being told you really don't need any more Lego. And who knows, maybe one day I'll summon the courage to build the sets behind this door.